Alright, let us experience godlike stuff. But first, let's go with the backpack, shall we? So untab it here from the side. I love this transformation, by the way. I've done it twice now, and I still don't really fully understand how it works. Anyway, fold out these side pieces here fully, like so. Seems like I may have to raise the camera a wee bit for the early parts of the review, or the transformation. Fold out this piece here, and now we come to a little bit of an annoyance. You basically want to take this and untab it from the tab in there. So what you want to do here is you want to push it down. That was a lot easier. Getting that back in is going to be hell. I will tell you that much right now. Then what you want to do is you want to take these off to the side. Oh, nope. Fold them all the way down perfectly together. Fold this down like so. And then finally you want to take this thing here and just tab it into place. There is a tab under there, so just get it tabbed down like so. And here we got the front of the truck right there on his back. Ooh, start complaining now. Please, just start complaining now in the comment section. Now then, let's do the actual rest of the truck, because he doesn't just have his vehicle mode on his back, it's just a little bit of the front of the truck. Everything else is contained within the man himself. So what you want to start off with here is untab the chest from in here, as it in the actual review actually like to do a lot. Then you can also then take this and rotate this out like so. Take the arms here, rotate them out like so. We'll deal with those bad boys in a little bit, because what you want to do next then is you want to get this past the collar, which can sometimes be a bit of an annoyance. Then fold this whole bad boy in, rotate this all the way up, and the first time I did it, this whole segment popped off for no reason at all. Also, rotate this around, kind of forgot to say that. And we'll leave that like so. We're going to tap that in later because there's a lot more to do. Next up, you want to take the side skirts here, fold them up, and take the wheel arches here and rotate them around as well. Yes, that is how that works. Absolutely genius design. Next up, let's move actually into the arms. What you want to do with the arms, we'll rotate them out to the side like so. And then come in here, and I always forget which way this goes. So we're just going to put the parts, separate them in between here. Come on. Ah, there you go. Fold this around like so. This next segment needs to be done perfectly, because I've had it the first time that I did not do it perfectly, and I ran into troubles later on. So you want to rotate this all the way out like so. That is not really the problematic part. Rotate this out of the way like so. Rotate the arm around. Double hinge this in like so. And then in here, there is, as you can see, maybe you already saw it during the actual review, but there's a tab here on the side, or slot there, that the tab in here is going to slide into. However, as you can see here, there is also a tab that is going to slide into that slot right there. I forgot to do that the first time I transformed this guy. That made getting the roof attached really difficult, so tab that in as well. You have to do it like that. Next up, do the same thing on the other side. So rotate this out to the side, rotate his arm around, double hinge it in perfectly, and then tab it in right here, and also take this here and tab it in right there like so. Then what you want to do with all of this is you want to take this, and as you can see here, I hope I can show this off correctly, you want to just let this whole thing slide into that slot right there. That way you get everything into place. After that, get this down. Tab these front pieces. As you can see here, there's a tab here that goes to the slot right there. So just tab this whole front piece together. Oh no! And then you want to rotate this up. Rotate the arms up like so. And technically you're supposed to tab them together, but you wait. Because as you can see here, there is a tab that's in here that needs to slide through the slot. So you basically want to take this, rotate that in, and then tab the back together. That should kind of tab everything else together as well, unless it just sometimes just doesn't want to. No, don't untap that. Like so, there we go. Look at that. And now the rest of the truck. So what you want to do with the feet here is you want to rotate it around and fold it down. Fold it down and rotate the bad boy around. Let's rotate it around immediately. That way we don't have to do that later on. Untab this here from the back of the legs, and then rotate this off to the side. Rotate this out as well. Rotate this out as well. Then what you want to do also, almost forgot this bad boy, but oh, you want to take the waist section and just fold it down like so. There is a tab slot connection, but if you do everything correctly, as you can see, there's a tab here, there's a slot right there, tab it in. If you do everything correctly, it should automatically slot in anyway. Rotate these off to the side so that the wheels are sitting on the side. Take this roof section here and rotate it out like so. And then rotate it around like so. So just rotate this roof section out. Come on. Just can sometimes be a little bit more annoying than I like to admit. And then rotate this in like so. Take these side sections as well and rotate them in. And there we go. Then what you want to do is you want to tab this bad boy together. Like so. And then you can wait. I would personally like to wait. Because next up what I want to do is I want to get these wheel arches down. Then what you want to do is you want to rotate this out. Double hinge it in here out. Like so. Get this whole thing out. Then you can rotate the wheel arches back up. But before you do that, you can rotate out the trailer hitch. Which is my biggest problem with this figure. But we'll get there when we get there. And then rotate the wheels back up. Yes. I do like the way that this is actually designed. Why did you go too low? There you go. Rotate it back up so that it is once again aligned. After that, what you can do with these wheel arches is you can tab this together. Tab it together here, down here at the back as well. Just to get everything together like so. And then what you can do with this is you can double hit, like rotate this back like so. Rotate this down. And then up here, there is a big slot there, and there are some tabs here on the side. Everything should align if you've done everything properly, which I hope I've done, because otherwise this is going to be a little bit of an annoyance. Tab that together like so. And then for the finishing final touch, oh, this came undone, my apologies. What you want to do next is you want to make sure that this hinge is pushed all the way backwards. Also make sure this is straight, because there is a tab here at the front that is going to slide into that slot right there. So basically you want to take this and tab this in, but you need to make sure that this whole thing is pushed back. Also there is a tab here on the side as well that goes in there, but you want to take this, rotate this back to the back, tab the whole side here together like so. Make sure that everything is tabbed together, and here after a while we have Optimus Prime in his glorious truck mode. Alright boys, let's transform this thing. Let's once again feel the beauty of transforming this bad boy. So what you want to start off with, you want to come in here, untap the annoyance, the only annoyance about this figure. Why doesn't it want to work? There you go. It was, oh, you want to unhook these two pieces first. My apologies. I forgot that he locked in right there. It has been a couple hours actually. I had to eat, I had to rest a bit, open up these side pieces here, and then rotate this whole thing down. Rotate this around as well, but rotate this down. And I always never really understand what I'm supposed to be doing here, but we'll just rotate this out, rotate this in, and then rotate this around and tab it in. That kind of rhymed, but I don't really know if it fully did. Oh, wait. Before we tab that in, let's rotate this in, and now tab that in. There you go. It's a wee bit confusing sometimes. Also, do indeed untab this bad boy. Rotate this down, rotate it up, fold this out. Take this, fold it down, rotate it out as well. And then this tab here is going to slide straight into that slot right there. So you want to take this and just tab that in like so. And then what you want to do is you want to rotate this around, because the smokestack is supposed to be on the outside. So let's do it better this time. Alright, rotate this piece in here, rotate this down. Oh, that's why I didn't want to go in all the way. Anyway, you want to double hinge this backwards and in, and then rotate this around. Rotate this around as well. Make sure that this rotates around with it so that you can tab it in, and then fold out these feet as well. Take this, rotate it down, fold this out, fold this in and out as well. Rotate this down, and then obviously this tab right here is going to slide into the slot in there. So you just want to take this and just line this up, and there you go. That is also tabbed in, and obviously smokestacks on the outside, and rotate this down, and man, what a pair of legs this guy has, doesn't he? And then afterwards, rotate the waist all the way around. Take this here, untab it and rotate it down, and I'm already having way more fun than with the original with the feet. My goodness, this guy is just something special. Now let's move at the upper part. So let's rotate that camera up, because now what you want to do is you want to untap this, and then also from in here, as I said before about the hook tab, rotate these pieces out. By the way, you can actually take the legs and attach it again with this thing, like so. in order to have that whole like opening scene when Optimus for the first time transformed. You can actually do that. It's just I don't really have time to do that stuff because I have other stuff to do, which I already did some of it. That's why it's been so late. Anyway, fold out the arms. Rotate the arms around, take this and rotate this off to the side. There's like this gap here, and basically you want to take the shoulder piece that you have to untap as well and cover it up, but also rotate the arm around like so, and then come down here and take, like you can rotate this down a bit, take this piece here, rotate it out like so. So basically you could just push this down, then take this, rotate it around, tab it in, and put it back the way it was supposed to be, and there you go. Ooh, boys. Then what you want to do is you want to take the side pieces here and untap them, rotate them out, rotate them down. Take the chest here and fold out the bottom of the chest and then rotate this around as well. Keep the legs in the same place. And now we fold out these pieces, and now we kind of need to get everything around here. So you can actually, because this was in here, push this out to give us some clearance, and then rotate this down. Also keep the wheel up, keep the chest up. Rotate this down, tab it in. There is a little tab here that goes into a slot in there. So you basically just want to take this and just tab that in, rotate the side skirts down. And then what you want to do is you want to take this piece here and bend it a little bit. Fold the arms down and rotate this in. And then there is a tab in here. This tab, this bottom tab right here needs to go into the slot in his chest. I think it's this one up here. You can't see because of all the autofocus, but that slot right there. So basically you run a road. Also, you can lift this up and push it in, and now make sure that you get the arms where they need to be. And then this bottom tab, get everything around everything else. Also, down here he tabs in as well. But anyway, just get everything sorted out. But yeah, and there you go. That'll hold the whole chest together. If you tab it in here at the top here and down here at the bottom as well, that'll hold the whole chest together. After that, you just want to take this and just, there you go. Optimus is done. No. No. But you do want to rotate it around. What you want to do with this is you want to fold this piece in here, take these side pieces. Oh, also untap this. Take these side pieces here and then rotate them down a bit. And then now we come to the difficult part, and that is there's a tab right there that needs to get into that slot right there, which means pushing this thing up. And I remember having a hard time with that one, so just there you go. It tabbed in. Oh, and this tabbed off. Cool, great. Yeah, I don't. Why did they make that? Whatever. Anyway, you want to basically make sure that that goes up. It's not necessarily a requirement, but it is better for articulation purposes. Then you want to rotate this down, and then you want to rotate this all the way to the back like so, and then fold this in further. That's where the confusion came from. Now you want to tab this in like so. Same on the other side. You want to tab that in, and then after a while we finally have, for sure. Oh, your heel fell off. I thought I was missing some feelings. Anyway, here we have good old Optimus Prime from Transformers Studio Series Age of Extinction, back in his robotic move.